Hey everyone. I have to do a review that I'm really not looking forward to. The reason I say that is because I think Kiosoft is a good company. I've been happy to deal with them, but oh my goodness, their product is terrible. Here we go. This is my review of the Kiosoft system for card-based arcades. So let's start with the biggest problem, and that I believe is a kiosk. So this is a Gen 2 kiosk. Here it is in all its glory with the base. They charge you $400 for the base, which is kind of crazy, but okay. So there it is. I've got it set up the way I like it now. You just select your cards. I've got 100 over here, which I think is a great idea because it's kind of the first thing they see. $10 is over here. I've actually had people tell me they accidentally hit 100, which is kind of cool. But that's the interface, right? And you would think that's all well and good, but the problem is there's actually a lot of problems. The first is card dispensers. These guys right here are some of the most unreliable junkers I've ever had to deal with. And that was the initial problem with the devices. These things get jammed. Now, if you talk to the company, the reason they said they get jammed is because, well, it's a bad batch, a bad run, a bad something, and they put these giant extenders on the top of them, which that's fantastic. It can hold 700 cards between the two of them, except they said don't fill them all the way now because apparently they can't handle a full stack of cards. So that's where you're supposed to put them. I've only had a couple of jams since I started doing that, so maybe that is the problem, is too many cards. Okay, so that's fine. That's your first issue. Second issue is I have no idea if these are jammed or working. There's nothing to indicate that. The green light comes on the one that's working, or the one that should be working. I don't even know. There's no indicators whatsoever if these things are actually working or not. That's a big deal. All right. Let's talk about the bill acceptors. They're these odd format bill acceptors. They operate on a serial bus right here. 9-volt bill acceptor serial, right? You can't replace these with anything but the ones you see right here, right? So you have the bill acceptors. That's all well and good. Giant capacity magazines. It seems to only use one of them. Now, that makes me wonder, is the left one perpetually broken? Because I've never seen a dollar bill inside of it. Is it working? Is it broken? How would I know? There's nothing, again, to indicate if this one's working or if this one's working until they go to put money in, and it's always in this one. So is this one broken? Next problem. There's a lot. These only take up to $20 bills. And you might be thinking, well, who spends $100 cash on a game card? And the first few days that I was opened, I was here, and a lot of people. There's actually a lot of people who spend quite a bit of money on game cards, and they wanted to put 100 or a 50 in, and these only go up to 20s. That's kind of a big deal. Now, I wouldn't mind so much if I could just, unhook it, put my own bill acceptor in it, and I would just go on. They're only, a normal MDB bill acceptor, they're only like $250, right? But this guy is some sort of super special serial blah blah blah, and I can't even get them. I can't even find this brand. I know it. I have them in my vending machines, but I can't find the Advantage even online. Where are these from? Are they like straight out of China or something? I have no idea. All right, so where would I even go to replace it? That's another issue. All right, now let's talk about the worst problem with this entire thing. The software. Kiosoft, I'm assuming the soft is software. I don't know what the Kio stands for. But let me tell you, when it comes to software on this thing, let's just say somebody walks up to the machine, they want to buy a card, buy one card, they'll put their $10 in, they put their $10 in. All right, it's flashing, right? Well, they put their $10 in and out pops a card, but it doesn't pop out here. Sometimes it pops out over here. Sometimes it pops out over here. There's nothing to indicate where the card comes out, so people miss when they come out of this one. That's why I've got two stickers telling them 2 slots and they still don't get it. This is a bad place to put one. They said in future ones it's not going to be there. Whatever. It is now, and this is what they're selling. All right. Now, let's say a card gets jammed. Put your $10 in, $20 in. The card gets jammed. You just lost your money. Bye-bye. All right. What's it tell them? It says, error. Please call. And that's it. You're done. You're just standing here looking at a machine. You lost your $20. You're peeved. And you're going online to write reviews. That has been my experience. When people lose their cash in this machine, they write a review. All right? They don't even contact me first most of the time. They write the review and then they go, hey, I lost money in your machine, but there's nobody here. Well, yeah, this is an unattended arcade. There's nobody here. That's how it's designed. Right there. Payment failure. Please call service. That's fantastic. But you know what? I don't get a notification when there's an issue. I should get a notification if the card dispenser jams. I should get a notification if the bill acceptor jams. The other thing it does, sometimes they'll put their money in, it spits out a card, they get their card, and it's got a $0 balance and it says error. Again, I don't get a notification that there's an error or that they lost their money until they have gone on my Facebook and said, hey, this place just stole my money again. All right? This is what I've been dealing with for 4 weeks that I've had this system. It's not that I don't like the company. It's not that I didn't want the system to work. I mean, I sat here and drilled out every one of these goofy machines to put Nayax on them. Or, I'm sorry, not Nayax, Kiosoft. And I can't even use it. So now I've got to go back and uninstall it. I'm putting token mechanisms on all my machines because I'm just sick of it. I'm going back to old school. I'll go back to a token dispenser. All right, what's next? What other issues could I have with this thing? Well, I think that's about it. The alert's not coming to my phone. That's always a big one. I mean, this thing is $14,500, and I think a Kia has more reliability. All right, that's my review of the Kiosoft Gen 2 readers and system. Thanks for watching.